So let's take an example, right? Let's take an example. Now consider this quadratic function. Okay, remember a quadratic function is a convex function, right? But see here, it's written in matrix format, right? So A here is a 2 by 2 matrix, right? And we are giving an initial guess, x node 1 1, fx step size, so we don't want to use the backtracking algorithm, so let's keep it simple. Gamma, or the learning rate, step size is 0.1, right? And we want to find the updated guess after 2 iterations only, right? Okay, so just let us here record that. Okay, this equals what? Let's okay, let's just write it here. Okay, so this is if x is x1 x2 transpose, so this equals x1 x2, right, which is transpose, right, times a 2 minus 1 minus 1 and 3 by x1 x2 minus 1, right? So this is what, if you take the first term, let's write it here or here, yeah. So this is 1 by 2, this is 2 by 2, right? So we'll get what? 1 by 2, right? So this would be what? This would be 2 x1 minus x2, and another one will be minus x1 plus 3x2. This would be multiplied by x1 x2 minus 1, right? Now if you multiply it again, you'll get this, you'll get quadratic form, right here. So let's write it down. It will be so let's put it here. So it's a bit cramped, no problem. It's x1 squared, right, minus x1 x2 plus 2x1 x2 plus 3x2 squared minus 1, right? Okay, now we need to find the derivative. There's two ways we can derive this one, right? So still this is the same function, right? So see, this form is the, let's say, conventional form, this one, and this is the matrix form. See, this is more compact way to represent the same function. Anyways, so we can use the formula for deriving a quadratic form. Remember, when you derive x transpose a x, if you take the derivative with respect to x, you will get this one, right, which is very simple. Now you multiply and you get this. This is your direction of the steepest descent. Okay, what you do now is that you substitute the initial value x naught and then substitute the initial value again here, which is here, right? And then what? You get your new value, which is x1. x2 is done in the same way, right? So you have only to derive once, and then you have to substitute the x1 and x2s in this form here. Thank you.